first of all. Well, they've settled for this team for the best part of the last 6 or 7 years. Many of the faces who went on to that World Cup adventure, third place in 2002, are still around. Well, one has disappeared from the wayside. Now Hakan Sukic failed to make the squad again. One player who missed out on the Danish draw returns, that's Okan Basturk in midfield. Well, there is balance of goalkeeper and 3 of the back 4, all playing together at Fenerbahce. As proven in the 4-0 win against Kazakhstan, that they are capable of scoring goals. Fatih Tekke, Nihat Kebeci, and the partnership up front. The Ukrainian side is made up largely of players from the 3 top teams in the country. A couple of exports, one in particular, of course, the great Andrei Shevchenko. He heads a rather makeshift team. They named 24 players, but they're down to the last 17, notably after 3 of their experienced internationals failed to make a 5 o'clock training session. Didn't get back until the following morning at 2 o'clock. They were sent home in disgrace. Hoping to restore some pride tonight. Both the Turkish teams and the Ukrainian teams doing particularly well in UEFA club competitions. Fenerbahce, Galatasaray have made great strides in recent years, and Ukraine have Dynamo Kiev top of their group ahead of Real Madrid, Leverkusen and Roma, an emerging footballing force. The goalkeeper's returned to his homeland after an unfortunate spell at Barcelona. We've had only a handful of games in La Liga. This promises to be a cracker tonight. Turkey representing Southern Europe in the red, the Eastern Europeans, Ukraine, the all-yellow strip. Fine technical ability, the discipline of Ukraine against the skill and the fireworks that the Turkish players are capable of producing. There is Fatih to Tolga, demanding fans, the Turkish supporters. They don't want to come here and see their team heads for a 1-0 win. They want them to go for goals. They want them to be spectacular. There is Servet Setin for the Fenerbahce. Nihat. Say there, the number 9, one of half a dozen Dynamo Kiev players. Used to play for Arsenal Kiev in the capital. These Turkish players have been together since the under-21 days. Rushdu has been top-class international for a decade now. Made his debut back in '94. Ümit. Servet. Nihat's the danger man. Watch out for the Turkish number 8. That's a very powerful shot. One of the players who performs abroad for Real Sociedad in the Spanish league. Here's Shevchenko. Whenever he gets the ball, he's going to get a 2 or 3 man reception committee. Some may argue that with his goal-scoring exploits in Serie A, he's already a legend. He says to earn legendary status, he has to play in a top-class international competition, something that his country haven't yet managed. Here's Hussein. With an awful lot of pace, very direct down that right-hand side. Now Nihat. Fatih, his partner, makes the run ahead of him, and the flag stays down. Oh, and it can't be put in. Well, Nihat and Fatih do work so brilliantly together. Nihat just got a touch, and it's caught the midriff of the goalkeeper, and knew very little about it, and Nihat couldn't put it back to his partner, Fatih Tekke. Great run from Nihat, right on the blind side of the defender. Beat the offside trap. Couldn't cut it out. He was going for goal himself rather than place it on the foot of his partner. Ukraine really haven't had a a great deal of chance to settle into the surroundings. It's been a fast and furious start. Shalayev has his legs taken away. So an ankle tap as he tried to streak forwards. Shevchenko leaves the ball. Here's a good chance. Ball is squared, and right against the run of play, the Ukraine take the lead. Voronin claiming it as the ball came right across the area. The Turkish players guarded their goal. Voronin came in late, and the tuneful Turkish fans have been silenced. Maybe they were keeping an eye on Shevchenko. Look at that gap. Completely unmarked. And a cool left-footed finish. Denis Baris. Deke is back on the field of play. Didn't take long to patch him up. Just over a quarter of an hour gone. Turkey 0, Ukraine 1. Going with positions in the group so far. The Ukraine top, remember. Shmakni. It's a rather untidy challenge on Hussein. Rushdu's hardly had a touch of the ball so far. Turks have committed 6 fouls. Out comes Rushdu, takes it very neatly out of the night out. Rosson, the number 6 there, had been taken out of his central defensive position, had to get the ball away. Denis. Denis heading it long. Easy for Rosson. Fedorov. It's a great turn by Voronin. There's trouble. Shevchenko's on the loose. One defender down. And easy for him. He is world class. A one-man goal-scoring machine. Proved unstoppable for the Turks. Well, it has to be said, it was flimsy defending. Maybe it was the name on the back of the shirt that struck fear into their hearts, but as soon as he got it, they were slipping and sliding all over the place. He made the finish look so easy. A little burst of pace, turbocharged. Andrei Shevchenko makes it 2-0 to Ukraine. His 25th international goal. Emery makes good ground. So the last-ditch bit of defending. Fatih with a hopeful, helpless shot as it turned out. Almost slipped through to Shevchenko, and another mistake. It could be the third. Rushdu off his line. Rushdu's only half stopped it. This could be the third. Oh, what a massive let-off for Turkey. Voronin was through, and Rushdu did what his defenders have not been doing all night. He came up with a textbook challenge. Stopped him in his traps and made life a little more difficult for Voronin to finish. That really would have been game, set and match. This would be the biggest feather in the cap if he could just keep his team organised enough for the rest of the game. Less than 10 minutes remain in the first half. Tonkay. Easy for Rusol. Shmakni gives the ball away. Slightly overhit, acrobatically in, and a chance for Fatih. Oh, he went through the legs of Tuncay. Well, Tuncay sadly cannot believe that the ball came to him, 3.5 yards away from goal. Fatih squared it. All it needed was it to hit a part of his body, and somehow it missed him, or he missed it. Went through his legs. Nutmegged by his own teammate. Stones like this, of course, Ukraine would take a grip of the group. Halfway point. Currently 2 points ahead of Turkey. 5 points would be a massive gap, but so far so good for the visitors. The whistle echoes around a stadium that is massively disappointed with the Turkish first half performance. First goal conceded after 9 minutes, and less than 10 minutes later, Andrei Shevchenko made it 2-0. Half-time at the Shukru Sarakoglu Stadium. It's Turkey 0, Ukraine 2. This may well prove to be the decisive game in Group 2 of the World Cup qualifiers. So far, Ukraine deservedly with a 2-goal lead. The promise of more if Turkey continue to defend without a great deal of care. It's a good pattern of play. Remember, the Ukraine team lost 2 or 3 players with injury, and 3 players who can get back to the team hotel until 2 o'clock in the morning. And Oleg Blokhin, the coach, backed by the president, said no matter who they are or how great a fixture they have been in the side over recent years, they're going home. The makeshift 11 have done well, and Emre tries to make ground. It will be another of a long succession of corners for Turkey, almost into double figures in the first half. Can they come up with a fresh idea? Ball played in, and the goalkeeper knew very little about it, but his instincts took him into the right place to block Tolga. Centre-back came up in on the blind side, and Shavkoshki made the save. It's a better start by Turkey in the second half. Emre. Deniz Paris. Emre again, everything going through him is the main artery. It's a poor pass though. Hussein. Strength and determination takes him over the halfway line, which was the first intention. Karadeniz for Turkey. If they can get an early goal, the whole complexion can change. Nihat. Ümit breaks over the halfway line into the area, tees it up, and the goalkeeper had crept a little bit too far forward. Cheated in some ways, but he escaped. There's Shevchenko, his first touch of the second half. There's a lot of top-class international players down there, but one truly world-class superstar, Andrei Shevchenko. Emre. Karadeniz. Ümit. Emre. Better from Turkey. It's again, puts in across the goalkeeper. Ooh, and at the final second, flipped it for another corner. Yet another corner to Turkey. Deniz, that is the number 14, comes in from the back. That's where it was aimed. Emre, close. He's flashed a few in with his left, but that fell onto his less natural right foot. Getting closer by the inch, Turkey. Rushduk plays it in. Nihat couldn't get there. Shooting opportunity, an easy save. Fired by Tolga. Maybe hit it too well. Couldn't deviate at all. Straight to the goalkeeper's gloves. Turks beginning to tire. They have to dig deep. They need to get something out of the reserves. Tug, the referee willing him to carry on. Unit plays it in, and again it's a Ukraine head. The ball skims across the area, and they just don't seem capable of scoring, Turkey. Flying back in the face of the Ukraine, it's a free kick. Emre has injured himself after a tough challenge from Borobe. Just caught his trailing leg. No doubt that he was caught painfully. As we see that ball again painfully going through the legs of Okan Buruk. That's two chances, one in each half, that have been missed from point-blank range. Both gone through attackers' legs. Kai can't get in there. Anywhere will do. Half-hearted appeal for a penalty. Shot. Just leaving Shevchenko up front, and he's not exactly overexerting himself, the Ukraine number 7. Unit. Another wasteful shot from 30-odd yards out. This time it's Nakakiatez. Pin back. Impact, keep hitting the ball into the brick wall. Now Shevchenko is away, he's stolen a yard, he could steal a third goal, takes his time, teases Turkey, and he was muscled off the ball by Rushduk. Clash of the two captains, and for once it was the Turk who went out in a 50-50. We beat the defender, but Rushduk wouldn't give up the chase. A good strong save. Shev. Good strength, nice skill as well. This could be 3. It could be an embarrassment. Shevchenko! Oh, what an acrobatic finish from the superstar. Humiliation for Turkey. Shevchenko showing his class on the end of grim determination. Raikkonen played it in, looked impossible to score, but we're talking Andrei Shevchenko here. Turned himself inside out, as he has done Turkey all night. Oleg Blokhin is onto a winner. Class. For Turkey, a harsh lesson learned. Final minute, and Shevchenko is on a hat-trick, spots Rushduk off his line, and it needed the save. Maybe just looking, ladies and gentlemen, at the World Player of the Year there. Pele once tried that. Well, it's disappointing because the Turkish fans have been magnificent all evening. And just one or two of them throwing missiles onto the pitch, and I'm sure they're wise enough to realise they've been beaten by a better man in Andrei Shevchenko. He gets a standing ovation even from the Turkish supporters. It's been embarrassing for the Turkish players and their supporters, and there could be even further bad news if the referee puts in his report the missiles and obstacles thrown onto the field of play. Diving header, but it's going to count for nothing. It's yet another offside. All of the stoppage time has been utilised, and the referee, I'm sure, will not want to extend the agony any further for the home players. Whistle goes. Ukraine take a strong lead at the top of Group 2. They've seen off their nearest rivals in fine style. A determined, extremely well-organised defensive performance. With the frills, 2 goals from Shevchenko and an early goal from Hushev. Ukraine deservedly winning it by 3 goals to 0. Turkey 0, Ukraine 3.